Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire at your spiritual service. You are tuning in for your June 2018 tarot reading. Amazing. Guys, we've made it through almost half of the year, so congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to me. For those of you who may have noticed, my site is temporarily unavailable. I am making some changes. I know I've been saying that for a really long time, but things are seriously changing, alright? I've had some interesting experiences lately, and I do want to share that with you. Hang on a little bit longer. Thanks so much for sticking with me and being so supportive. I really appreciate you guys so much. Alright guys, that's enough talk. Let's get to the reading. Hello Geminis, happy June. Happy birthday to you Geminis born in June, as well as those of you who are born in May. And this King of Wands showing up. This is Leo energy, fire energy here. So this could be showing up as somebody in your life. Probably a male, but doesn't have to be. This is just a very powerful, regal energy, okay? I'm not sure how he's going to come into play this June, but I feel like he is going to be your friend, okay? So trust this person and give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Because it does seem like you guys are on the same page, or at least you have the same agenda. You have similar goals to attain. So I feel like you can align yourself with this person, and I feel like you'll recognize him by just this very regal attitude where he's just in command of himself and his character. So I want to call my spirit team and all of yours to join with me in this reading, to fill this space with love, light, wisdom, insight, and guidance. Okay. So I am trying out a somewhat different format style to the reading. It will be kind of flipped over to face you guys. I did get a request about this, so let me know what you guys think. I feel like either way, tarot is all about intent, so the messages that do come through are, I believe, meant for you. Alright, so we're going to start with this card here, and this is going to represent your energy. This is what you are bringing to the table. This is in your control. Okay, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So I do see you guys really getting your thinking caps on, okay? I feel like you're aligning yourself with people, or you're trying to see who you can partner up with. So maybe some of you are trying to start a project or a business even with somebody, or by yourself, but probably with somebody. And I feel like you're taking advantage of what you already know. So skills that you have, maybe more artistic, down to earth, creative things. Brownie? No. I don't know how we opened the door, but I guess I must have left it not fully closed. But anyways, as I was saying, I feel like you Geminis are really taking advantage of some skills or some hidden talents that you guys have up your sleeve, and you kind of have this itching to bring them out to the world and to play around with them. All right, so I feel like some of you may consider this to be very lucrative, and you're trying to capitalize on these skills that you have. Now, it doesn't have to be a business, it doesn't have to be for profit, this could just be for fun for a lot of you Geminis, okay, and that's good as well. For most of us, or not for most of us, but for me in Canada, the weather is warming up, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be spending more time outdoors, more time just connecting with nature. This Pentacles card is Earth energy, and it's all about connecting with nature, all about kind of exploring, just gaining experience in the world and venturing off. So I feel like a lot of you are just going to be a little bit more inclined to explore and to create and to connect with that divine inside of you and connect with that through nature. All right, so the next card, so the top 3 row here is going to represent outside influences, things that are going to be happening outside of you or to you, things that are not necessarily in your control, but you obviously can always control how you react to these things. Okay, so first we've got Knight of Cups. Okay, so that King of Wands did show up when I was shuffling the cards, and now we have this Knight of Cups showing up. Okay, so I feel like for some of you Geminis, especially those who are single, where are we? Okay, I locked my door, so hopefully my cat doesn't come in. As I was saying, for those of you Geminis who are single, I feel like it's going to be a time where you'll have a couple different people at least, especially for you Gemini females, you'll have a couple of guys or more kind of showing up on your radar, but also like they're intentionally, they're seeking you out, okay? They're presenting themselves to you. We have two very different kind of people. This Knight of Cups is more of a young energy, more, not necessarily more passionate, but definitely more romantic, okay? So you'll recognize him as that sort of Prince Charming kind of fellow, and he does bring a lot of romance and a lot of, mystery and all things exciting, but at the same time, will he be that person who can build with you? Probably not. This person, and this is probably a Pisces, male, but it could be a female as well. This is a general reading. So this Pisces, or this, young, romantic, kind of suave fellow, will be there to show you a good time, but he's not here for a long time. All right, so, here with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like, you're just doing your thing, you're exploring, you're experimenting, so it might not be that big of a loss to you, okay, if you're just having fun, but for those of you who want to start a business, or for those of you who are trying to get a little bit more income, and try to kind of build a name for yourself, or build onto skills for yourself, then I feel like you may want to avoid this person, or at least keep them at bay. You don't have to flat out shut them down, but I feel like definitely you want to not get swept up by their charms. Okay, now we have this Ace of Swords coming up. So, this is air energy. Geminis, this is you, and I feel like you are in your element. This Ace of Swords brings new beginnings, new attitudes, new perspectives. Because swords, air energy is all about the mind, all right? You guys have razor sharp minds, you Geminis, and a razor sharp tongue and wit as well. So I feel like for some of you may, not even give this romantic person the time of day. I feel like they'll come and you'll entertain them for a little bit, but then you'll kind of put them in their place right away, okay? Because this here, This Ace of Swords is like you guys mean business, okay? You're trying to take advantage of the opportunities that you see around you, and you're not trying to waste your time. You're not trying to just dilly-dally and, you know, ride off into the sunset with this Knight of Cups, all right? You're trying to better yourself, which is amazing, obviously, very admirable. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are going through a growth change, a growth phase, where it has been a long time coming, but I feel like you guys can feel it in your body, feel it in your veins. You know, something is different, and I think you guys like what you're becoming, and I feel like that's, you know, that's something that you guys should be proud of, because I know you guys have been through a lot, and you guys have kind of kept your cool. You've been the bigger person. Now it's time to kind of focus on yourself and to work for yourself and to get what you deserve. Okay, you guys are just going for it. All right, and finally, to end off this lovely month of June, what have we got? Ooh, this Nine of Cups. Interesting. This is the wish card. Okay, so I feel like you Geminis have the ability to manifest your desires, manifest your goals with this new mindset. Okay, it starts in the mind first and foremost. If you can conceive it, you can believe it. All right, if you can see it, you can achieve it. I feel like that's very, very, very strong and very true for you Geminis this month. And this Nine of Cups is confirming that. This is saying, you know, you connected with the divine in you, whether through nature or with just your creative talents, creative pursuits, or just kind of enjoying life, you know, enjoying the pleasures and engaging all your senses. And you guys feel fulfilled. You guys are good. That energizes your spirit. Okay, your body energizes your mind, and you guys are in a good headspace right now where you guys are pretty much, honestly, you guys are unstoppable. Okay, if you say no to distractions and you partner up, or you surround yourself with positive people who are classy and who are here, who are stable, here for the long run, for the long term, not just, you know, fickle, just passing, flickering in the wind type of people, right? This is your reward. You can have what you wished for, all right? But when this card does show up in the last position, this is sort of like, okay, not that it's the end of your journey, not that it's the end of your growth phase or growth cycle, but you have to remember that growth is always continuing on. It never ends. All right, so you have to, at the end of the month or near the end of the month, stop and reflect and reevaluate and say, is this the right direction? You know, I've done a lot, but now you have to kind of reevaluate and see if things still make sense. All right, because Nine of Cups is about completion, is about kind of reaching your goals and attaining something, or making these milestones for yourself. It's just, you know, checking off all these check boxes that you have for yourself. But don't stop there. All right, have you attained what you set out to do? And has it satisfied you? All right, because I also feel like with this Nine of Cups, it's almost like you have to be real with yourself, face yourself in the mirror, and, you know, just ask yourself, honestly, was it all worth it? I mean, obviously, you shouldn't have regrets, and I feel like everything is meant to be, so it's not really a question of, was it worth it, did I do something wrong, but just sort of like, I set out this goal because I thought that's what I wanted, and I believe that's what I wanted. And now that you have it, or that you're sort of edging onto that goal, you have to ask yourself, you know, is my current value or belief system, my current perspective, my current self, you know, is that still agreeing with what I set out to do before? And then just, you know, fine tune it from there, because I feel like you'll kind of realize that things that you prioritized when you initially set out to achieve your goals are not going to be the same things that you care about, and that's okay to, you know, say that I tried it, I had it, I got it, and I don't like it. All right, so don't be afraid of that. Just because you worked so hard for it and you thought you wanted it doesn't mean that you're stuck with it. All right, this is new beginnings for you, okay? And it just, you guys are going to continue to grow, continue to blossom, continue to be these amazing people that you are. All right, just my advice here is like, take advantage of this energy where you are just getting all you can from life, just immersing yourself in the wonders and the pleasures of life. All right, but you don't have to have a romantic partner to do that. All right, especially if you are already in a committed relationship. You know, this could be a distraction coming in, trying to kind of, you know, trying to distract you, basically trying to sweep you off your feet, and who just wants to, not that they have bad intentions, but they're not really thinking about the long term. They're not thinking about you and the consequences that they'll bring onto you. All right, so you don't need that in your life. All right, focus on you and be proud of how far you guys have come. All right, you guys have come a long way, but you guys have a lot more to discover. This isn't even your final form, guys, Geminis, okay? But it's looking pretty good. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a fantastic June, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you are doing well and that you are empowering yourself to live a happy, harmonious, and beautiful life. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.